Hey there, Jamie. Guess what? It's Tuesday. So, bit of a quicker done vlog today, just because things have been so crazy and I haven't really had a lot of time to make a really high quality video yet. But here are some small things that you can start expecting from me in the near future, because I've got a lot of things on the go. So you'll remember a little while ago, Sarah did a video. It was a follow-up to my Legend of Zelda's Best Dungeon Ever video. And she went into more detail on the Arbiter's Grounds and some of her theories of what the in-game lore of that dungeon was. She also wanted to see me do a follow-up on my theories on Snow Peak Ruins, what I thought was going on with that dungeon, and I still have every intention to do that. Problem is that it requires me to do a significant amount of research to prove my hypothesis, because I don't want to just say something like that without having some sort of grounds to go off of. It is something that I am currently working on and currently researching, so you can expect that in the relatively near future, probably in the next 3 or so weeks. Not to mention, LARP is coming up soon, and I'm actually going to be starting to PC again, which means that the series I started last year, the How to Make a LARP Character, that's going to pick up very quickly. You're going to see a whole bunch of videos dedicated to that in the next little while, because I'll be spending a lot of time in the next couple weeks putting the character together, putting all the details together, and I really want to show you guys the process that I'm putting into the character creation, so you're not missing out on any of that stuff. Of course, because of that reason, it means I'm going to have to dedicate a lot more videos to doing that in the near future, which means you're going to get a bit of a spam feed from me on those videos. So if LARP's not really your thing, or character creation's not your thing, that's cool. You can still catch stuff from Sarah on Friday, and she's got a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's neat. Also, it's officially Roll of the Rim season for those of us on this side of the border, and I've continued my perpetual losing streak. 4 years, never won a thing, and that has not changed. The next big thing that's going to be going on in the next little while, it's kind of something I've been playing around with my head a little bit, something I want to start getting into more often. One of the things I enjoy doing hobby-wise is creative writing. Poetry, short stories, long stories, whatever you want to call them. I'm interested in doing all that stuff. It's something I really enjoy doing. Putting these videos together is just another creative outlet for me to access. What I want to start doing, though, is start considering the opportunities of putting together maybe a site or something like that, where I can start posting some works on a regular basis, and possibly having some sort of like Patreon account set up or something like that to help fund those efforts, so I can start getting out of doing other lines of work that don't interest me and stuff like that. There's reasons I want to get out of the line of work I'm in. Changes are on the horizon. I will keep you guys posted when I have more details. Not ready to go into details on that stuff yet, but suffice it to say, I'm really interested in starting the idea of putting together some sort of page for creative writing, and not just creative writing, because lots of people aren't interested in reading, but also like kind of like an audiobook sort of thing, like almost a podcast reading of these things. So the kind of ideas I'm playing around with, something I want to start looking into doing. I've recently discovered that my family owns a typewriter, and I started playing around with it a while ago. And the funny thing about the typewriter is that when you sit down and start typing on the typewriter, A, you realize your grammar, my grammar anyway, is atrocious, and B, it kind of changes the way you want to write, just because it's a different medium. All of a sudden, I start writing a little bit more archaically. I've started playing around with the idea of a ghost story sort of thing, something more of like a horror thriller I want to start playing around with. Not to mention, I've got an idea for a science fiction series I want to get into the habit of writing. It's got a lot of really neat ideas about, like, philosophically speaking, like what does it mean to be human, what does it mean to like evolve, and stuff like that. Some neat ideas I want to play around with, but also just like a really neat setting. And again, like all this stuff's flowing around my head, and I've actually written a book before, and it takes me a very long time to do that. Anyone who's waiting for my sequel knows exactly what I'm talking about. Being able to find a way to write these stories at a quicker pace, where I'm not tied down to the very slow traditional method of published writing, would allow me the opportunity to get more of this stuff out and start dabbling more in different writing styles. Like I said, I've got a lot of stuff going on. I've also got a couple ideas in the back of my mind for projects I want to do for this channel, a couple of videos and a couple of collab pieces I want to do, but I haven't talked with anybody about these yet, so I'm not going to tell you any details yet. As well, con season is coming up, and I know Sarah's got stuff lined up. I'm starting to line up things to go to. We've got all sorts of great cons going on, so you can look forward to seeing some stuff from us from that. And with everything else going on, be sure you give some love to Jack. He's been working hard on our channel recently. He's been doing his gaming upload stuff. He's thinking about dabbling in something else, but we're playing that by ear for the time being. He's going to keep pucking away with, did I just say pucking away? futzing away with the gaming uploads, and that's probably going to be a thing for a while, and we're just going to play it by ear and see where it goes from there. And yes, there will be a follow-up video to Konosuba Season 2. I have a couple of conclusionary thoughts about that show. It's not going to be a terribly long video, but it'll still be kind of interesting because turns out a few of my predictions from the video I posted back when Episode 2 aired turned out to be correct. Who knew? I know things. I'm clever. I'm smart. Ha ha ha. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to leave us a big old thumbs up. If you're not a big fan, big old thumbs down works too. Checking on Tuesdays when I'm supposed to upload, Fridays when Sarah uploads, and Gaming with Jack on Sundays. Until the next video, TTFN ta-ta for now, and you can probably look forward to a little bit more interesting of a video than just like an update thingy. It's a vlog. Deal with it.